Hello, everyone. First of all, let's check if you can hear and see me well. You can write in the chat if everything's okay. And my colleagues, please, I will request you to check if the chat is working. Great. Okay, so I'm glad to welcome you on our webinar about the core model of SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central. My name is Nadia Trubach, and I am a sales manager of ACBaltica, and I will be the one who presents you the main information about SAP SuccessFactors in general and Employee Central in particular. And besides the presentation, today my colleague Anna Gertsik,
hello everyone,
will show you a demo of basic features of Employee Central model. So I hope all of you prepared a cup of tea or coffee. It's a good time for it because I know for some of you it's just the beginning of day, for someone it's just the end of day. So we have some time now to wait till everybody joins so everyone can hear our presentation from the beginning. I hope you had a great day today or have a great day ahead. And so please sit conveniently, have a cup of tea or coffee, and I think in 1 minute we can start. And by the way, we will have our chat and Q&A session. So if you have any questions during the presentation or during demo, please feel free to ask us any questions you have. Okay, let's see. Maybe just 1 minute more. Although I see there are many participants already, so I think we can start. So our webinar will consist of several parts. We will start from a brief introduction of ACBaltica as a company. Then we will have a brief overview of SAP SuccessFactors solution and its models. After that, we will talk about components of SAP SuccessFactors. Of core models of SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central. Then my colleague Anna will show you a demo so that you can see main features of SAP Employee Central in the system. And after the demo, we will have Q&A session. As I already said, you can ask any questions you may have in our chat or in Q&A part. So let's start. ACBaltica is a Platinum SAP partner, a member of United Wars in Nordics and Baltics, with head office in Vilnius, Lithuania. We have experience working with SAP more than 20 years and successfully implemented more than 150 SAP projects in different countries. Our team includes more than 160 employees, out of them more than 140 SAP consultants and developers. Now let's move to the brief overview of SAP SuccessFactors. So SAP SuccessFactors is one of the leading solutions for human capital management, which consists of several models. The core model of the system is Employee Central. It is designed to simplify HR processes and improve operational efficiency. Implementation of SAP SuccessFactors often starts from Employee Central. That is the reason why we concentrate on this model today. Employee Central allows you to define your organizational structure and maintain all HR master data from the moment when a person joins the company, through all the organizational changes, and up to the day when the employee leaves the company. The next model is recruiting. It focuses on the end-to-end management of the recruitment process. With this model, you can manage job requisitions, process candidates' applications, and conveniently select the best candidate for the open position. Then let's move to the next model, which is called onboarding. It offers a strategic approach to onboarding new hires. It helps you to create well-defined processes and reduce manual work while clarifying roles and their responsibilities in your company. Onboarding also has features that connects new hires with their mentors, hiring managers, and other employees. The next model is performance and goals. With SAP SuccessFactors performance and goals, you can enable an efficient and productive workforce that can quickly adjust evolving business needs. You can improve employee performance with performance goals management, ongoing dialogue, and continuous development. You can create a performance mix that works for your organization, track and measure dynamic terms success with objectives and key results. And the next model is career development, planning, and mentoring. This model extends and scales your succession and development efforts. With this model, your company can create development plans and link them to competencies, define career paths, create company-wide mentoring programs, and automatically match mentors and mentees. And the next one is succession management model, which can help you identify critical roles in the company and high potential employees, perform your company-wide talent search, visualize talent gaps, and create different talent pools. Career development and succession models can be integrated with the next model called learning. Learning management provides a modern and personal approach to learning in the company. It ensures that your employees can receive a training they need to develop their career in the company. Then let's move to compensation and variable pay. This model consists of two parts. The compensation part deals with the fixed salary paid to employees, typically known as the annual salary. And compensation is also used for long-term incentive, like stock options, for example. And another part, variable pay, deals with bonus programs, typically known as corporate bonus program or short-term incentives. It helps you link the achievements of goals and financial reward together. And now we move to the last model of SuccessFactors, which is people analytics. This model provides you with data-driven insights across all your HR processes. Please note that it allows you to integrate different data sources like core HR, talent management, financial block, and third-party data. So, in general, you can implement all SuccessFactors models together, or you can choose some of them depending on your company needs. That was a brief overview of SAP SuccessFactors. Now let's move to Employee Central. It is a core model of SuccessFactors, which consists of several components. The first component is people and transactions. You can view and maintain all relevant HR data and the processes such as hiring, retirement, etc. in a single repository. There is an embedded localization for all these processes. The second one is organizational management. With an interactive org chart, by the way, available on all devices, even mobile devices, you can gain a complete view into your entire workforce. For planning purpose, you can even visualize other types of hierarchies. In addition, you can take advantage of integrated capabilities such as generating and recruiting requisition directly from the org chart. And the next component is position management. You can define and manage job positions to maintain organizational structure, streamline hiring, and plan for future workforce needs. Then we move to total workforce management. It includes support for employees, contractors, contingent labor, etc. You can even utilize apprentice management functionality to manage trainees. And of course, concurrent employment and global assignments are fully supported. And another component is benefits administration. You can manage employee benefits, including health, insurance allowances, and retirement plans, for example. And now we move to the last component of Employee Central, which is absence management. It allows you efficiently track and manage employee time off, requests, leaves, and absence. So after the overview of components of Employee Central, we move to key features. Let's talk about the key features of Employee Central. With this model, you can manage people profile, have interactive org chart, set your workflow rules. You will get a convenient search for any information from the system. You will have pre-built reports based on the data from SuccessFactors. It's also a mobile-friendly solution. You can access this solution from any mobile device, for example, your mobile phone or tablet. Localizations are available, and I think it's also very important that the solution can be extended using BTP tools. So after this brief overview of Employee Central, my colleague Anna will demonstrate you some of the key features of Employee Central model. Anna, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Nadia. Hello, everyone. Let's start our demonstration with agenda. You can see it on the slide. We will look at organizational structure management, position management, hiring and termination processes, additional employment such as concurrent employment, and finally, absence request. So let me share my screen. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. And now we are on the home page of SuccessFactors system, and using main menu, we can easily go to the org chart tool. So now let's open it. It's not uploaded. Using the org chart, let's go to the org chart. Oh, slow loading for SuccessFactors today. So now we are on the company structure overview tab, where we can see organizational structure. We can use specific fields to find any object you need, or use favorites tab to open any pre-saved object which we want. So let's select division executive office and open the view and see what's available for user to see in the organizational structure. So let's wait a little bit. So I guess that's something with connection. So now we can see the organizational structure. It consists of blocks. Which of them means single object? As you can see on the screen, we can see division object. We can see the name, short information like head of division, and some statistic numbers like assigned employees, assigned positions, and hierarchy level. Using the organizational view, we can easily go up and down to see full hierarchy. We can easily navigate in it, change the zoom to see more objects in one screen, and can see all relationship between objects. So, for example, now we can see at Department IT Business Office. If we click on each card, we can see more information about it. It's again details, history tab, where we can see, for example, when the object was created. In the people position, we can see assigned people to this organizational object, and so on, so on. And I want to tell that all what we can see in the organizational structure regarding the view it's all can be configured according to your needs. So colors, information, what is available, everything can be configured. So now we can see at the latest object in the organization hierarchy, its position. You can see that under Department IT Business Office, we can see some positions, and you can identify empty position and not empty position. And to do it, you can just see if employee photo is available for this position. So we can see that position IT manager has employee photo. It means that this position already has incumbent on it. So, and we even can go to the profile of this employee. And for example, system administrator position, this position is empty now, and we can see even special to be hired field equal to yes. So we can identify and found such positions which have no holders right now, and use them for hiring process. This is how organizational view looks like, but also SuccessFactors provide you position org chart tool, which can show you relationship between positions. So previously we saw at organizational structure where we can see all objects, but now we will see only on position. So everything is familiar to the according to the previous view. So now we can see organization, we can see structure for position, because they also have relationship like parent-child position. And again, we can see position IT manager, and if we click on it, we again can see the same information. So, and again, if we look to look down a little bit, so we can see position system administrator and identify empty positions because they have this special icon to be hired. So again, we can easily identify position, can easily find them and use them in hiring process and, I don't know, planning process in other modules of SuccessFactors tool too. So again, we can see here 2 empty positions, which are also available to hiring process. So let's add new employee. To do this, we can just go to the transaction add new employee using active search in the system, which can help us to go to any place in the system and find any user or object in the system too. So now we are in the add new employee wizard. Now we should enter first and main information like hire date. Let's select 1st of August. Next is company. We can select the company from the drop down or type something to select specific value for. So let's select Best Run Canada. The next field is event reason. It's technical field. We select for this new hire. And last field is template. This is also technical because in different companies, in different countries, we can have different hiring process with different required information. So now we are in the add new employee wizard, and on the first step, let's hire an employee. Let's hire Alex Pelton. Let's enter just required data for the fields because we can skip some steps during hiring, because sometimes we have no information during hiring. So let's enter data. Now I'm entering the IDs for employee, person ID and username. It's important for the system, and the logic of this ID can be different in different company, of course. Yeah, next required fields for us are preferred language. So let's select English, and nationality. Let's select Canada. And the last block of information on the first step is global information, because in different countries we have different specific personal information like health insurance, disability, and so on. And according to the with this block of information, global info, we can set all information according to the country which we select for the employee. So it's really helpful when we need to store this information. Okay, now let's continue with second step. It's job information. Here we should enter everything about job, about future job of the employee. So the first field which we need to enter is first date work. Let's select it the same as hire date, and you can see that some fields already have values like hire date. It's copied from the first screen. And next field is position. Let's select the one of the empty position which we have seen. Okay, let's select system administrator. And now you can see that almost all next field already have values. It's due to specific business rule which we configure in the system to simplify hiring process, to make it easier for HR workers, because using this logic, we can just select the position and then just check all other fields from organizational management, job information, just check them. If everything correct, we can adjust something if needed, and just continue our hiring process to make it easier and faster. So we can scroll down and see that technical information for time is also correct, and last block, job relationship, is also here. We can say, okay, everything is good. We can submit our hiring process and see what is the result of them. And system provide us ability to go to the profile or add new employee if we want to continue. So now let's see how people profile looks like in the system in SuccessFactors. What we can see here, the firstly, it's header. We can see short information about a new employee and upload the photo. And then we can see the blocks of information. In SuccessFactors, we call them portlet. So we can see different portlets in the people profile with entered data. So what we can see there: personal information, national ID, work permit, biographical info, address, contact. So you see that some of them were excluded from the hiring process. It's again to simplify hiring process, because some information we can enter after the hire, for example, contact information and address and so on. So everything depends on your business process, and we can configure it as you wish. So next blocks are about employment. Again, position information, organizational information, job information, job description, employment details. So you can see all information about employee here. So that's it, how employee profile looks like. Of course, we can create, we can change order of portlets. We can add custom portlets to support your specific business processes. And also we can use here portlets with information from talent modules to also see information about employee here about, from other modules. So this is how hiring process look like and people profile. But also SuccessFactors provide us ability to maintain additional employments like global assignment and concurrent employment. And I want to show you how concurrent employment looks like in the employee profile. And to show it, let's scroll down and open manager of our Alex Felton, our new employee. Let's open Nadia profile, because she has concurrent employment right now. And what we can see here in the header, we can see the switch between two employments. We can see that one employment is IT manager with yellow asterisk, which means primary employment. And then on list, it's secondary employment. And we can easily go between them, switch between them to see information, to see different employment info of Nadia's employment. And as you can see, personal information is the same because we have only one employee and two assignments. So we can just scroll down to see the job information. We can see Ali's position. We can see Meredith as a supervisor of Nadia. But when we switch to the IT manager employment, to the primary employment, we can again scroll down to the employment and see that position is IT manager and James is a manager of Nadia on this position. So this is how concurrent employment looks like in the system. It's easy to navigate between these profiles and you can control everything in one people profile. So this is how concurrent employment looks like in the system. And the last process in life cycle of the employee, which I want to show you, is termination. And I want to switch to analyst position, analyst employment. And to do the termination, you can easily go action menu in the profile. And also from this menu, you can add any change and some other actions. For example, add concurrent employment, add global assignment, change job and compensation info, and also termination. It's more interesting for us now. So let's click termination. We can select between termination for all assignments or only one selected assignment. So let's continue for only one. On the termination screen, we should enter not so a lot of information. So let's select the termination date for yesterday, for 8 October, and termination reason. Let's select personal. So we can just save and our termination process is finalized. So easy. And if we look at the header, we can see the label past added to the secondary employment. We can see that this label to identify this employment as previous, not active. And also, if we go down to the job information, we can see employee status terminated. So it's not active anymore for this employee. So this is how termination process looks like in the system. And finally, we have last process, time off request. And to show it, I want to go proxy on Nadia's. We will continue with her profile, with her primary employment. I just go proxy on her profile. And I will show you what she can do for this process. Now we are on the home page of Nadia's profile, and using quick actions, we can do some routine actions from the home page. We can click on request time off quick action and see what's available for request time off. We can see this small list of fields which is required for time off. It's useful when you want to quickly do it, but I want to show you full time off UI, so I can go to the time off UI. And what we can see here, we can see calendars, calendar for 2 months. We can see current date. We can see for next day something interesting, and it is vacation for 3 days with status pending. So it was created but not approved. So, and we can see also balances for different time types. And yeah, again, upcoming time off. So let's create new absence for Nadia. To do that, we just click create absence. And now we can select time type. Let's leave it vacation, but you also can have many time types according to your business processes like sickness, maternity leave, unpaid absence, and so on, so on. So let's leave vacation. We can see available balance for today, and we just need to select start date. You can see that we already have an error because we already clicked on the 14th of September and system gave us an error that it's not possible to make absence for these days. So let's select 20th of October and until 24th of October. So we have three days requested for this absence. And okay, it's okay for Nadia. And to submit, we just click submit button. What we can see now, time off request was saved and waiting for approval by James. It's a manager of Nadia. So yeah, we again can see this absence in status pending. Okay, so let's go now to the James profile and see what he can do with requests from Nadia and how he can approve or not approve them. So let's go proxy to the James profile and see. We are now on the home page of James. And what we can see, even on the home page under the approval section, we can see time of requests from Nadia. So let's click view all to see both requests. We can see, okay, one request and another request. Let's approve one of them. Okay, we can approve it or approve with comment, but let's approve it without any comment. And for the second one, let's decline it with comments. So what we need, just enter comment. And let's enter team collision that something is not okay with other team members. So what we can see now, it's empty section of approvals. It means that process is finished. Nadia can see the comment and can maybe resubmit her request or do something with this information or leave everything as is. So that's it from my side. Thank you for attention. I hope I show you all processes which were in the agenda. It was interesting for you. So thank you all. So Nadia, you can continue.
Thank you, Anna, for this interesting demo. I hope it was really helpful for you to see how it looks in the system. I know we are going to move to Q&A session, but before that, I want to make some summary and also tell you a little bit about benefits of Employee Central. The first and the main benefit is that you get a unified platform to manage all employees' information, reduce data silos, and improve data accuracy. And then the employees and managers can easily access, update, and manage their information from different devices, including mobile, increasing efficiency and reducing administrative workload. I think you could see very well during the demo how easy it can be done. For example, Nadia could request her time off. You can ensure that your company meets country-specific legal and payroll requirements across different regions. Also, Employee Central can scale to meet the needs of businesses of all sizes, ensuring flexibility as a company grows. Then the solution has a flexible architecture and a marketplace of third-party extensions and applications to expand its capabilities. And it also has seamless integrations with other SAP SuccessFactors models and third-party solutions. That's it about Employee Central and SuccessFactors. Now let's move to a Q&A session. I see we have many questions in our chat, so let's start one by one. The first one is how long the implementation process takes. So,
yeah, it's very interesting question because implementation really depends on your business processes, which tools you want to use, for example, time management. So how many employees you have So this question is really difficult to answer without some details. So if it's really interesting for you to know, so it's better to provide some basic information, and you can write directly to us and we can consult with this question, because it's really, the answer for this question can be really different, depends on conditions.
Yeah, thank you, Anna. Yes, by the way, if you planning to implement Employee Central, please feel free to contact us, and then we can provide you a personal consultation about the implementation process, how long it will take, and so on, because it really depends on your business needs and which features you require. So let's now move to the next question. How easy is it to manage the org structure of the company in Employee Central? For example, can we add new positions or even new departments ourselves, or do we need to engage the technical support service? And I see that even someone from our guests replied
in the chat, then good. And yeah, I can agree with Isa that yes, you can manage cells, the all organizational structure object, but it depends on permission. It's a big part of SuccessFactors system permissions, permissions architecture, which we also configure during the implementation, and depending on the settings for permission, we can give access for user to have some actions, to view, to add something. So yeah, you're right. But actually, yeah, it's possible to maintain organizational structure.
Yeah, so you can maintain an organizational structure by yourself if you have permission. Okay, let's move to the next one. Hello, everyone. Does Employee Central support temporary employment? Like if my employee is on long-term leave, can I hire someone to replace the person and mark this employment in the org structure as temporary? And also highlight which employee is replaced.
Yeah, it's possible. In SuccessFactors, we have a special feature to highlight such position and create long-term absences when we know that employee will be absent for a long time, but will return. And we have specific icon, even a specific icon in the position chart to identify such position, to mark them, and to give the information for managers to HR that this position is empty now, but you should know that you can hire only temporary worker for this position.
Okay, thank you, Anna. Let's move to the next question. How many access levels does it have? I believe the system.
Yeah, I think this question is about, again, permissions, which we already mentioned. In SuccessFactors, you can build any permission architecture. It depends on your business process, actions which employee should do, can do, and it depends on how many information you store. So you can configure settings to give employees, management, HR specific permission to each group of employee, to give them specific permission to have access to something and, for example, view something, or doesn't view.
Okay, the next question is, can I get notifications from the system on my mobile or email?
Regarding notification, yeah. Actually, it's also good in SuccessFactors because we have a big amount of standard notifications in the system for different cases, for SuccessFactors too, and for other modules too. We can also configure custom notification as alerts, for example, for cases like end of contract, end of probation period, and so on. So we, and regarding notification on mobile, also we can set up them, and they can be raised in on your mobile phone. So.
Okay, great. So I see we have a very interesting question about CIS countries. As you know, in CIS countries, there is a requirement for printing the order at the end of hiring and other actions. I know there is feature document generation in SAP. Can we handle order generation after the event by using document generation automatically? And I see that in addition, could you show example about order generation in demo system now? Anna, do you have, let's answer first the first part, I think.
Yeah, there is a document generation tool in the SuccessFactors which help us to generate different documents in different cases, in different reasons. So, okay, you ask about, okay, hiring order after the end of hiring. It's interesting, and I think it's possible because we can generate documents for different situations and according to the different events like hiring. Let's answer to the second one. Right now, it's not configured for hiring, and if it's interesting for you regarding generation for documents for the hiring, it will be interesting case, and you can contact us and we can prepare a specific demo for you, because for now, it's not possible to show it right now. Because our hiring process was configured as usual hiring, usual short process of hiring to simplify the process for understanding. So but if it's interesting for you, you can of course contact us.
Yeah, thank you, Anna. Yes, so I see, Isa, you're really interested in the solution. So I think we can move to next slide as we do not have any questions more. So here you can see our contacts. If you want to see any specific processes in Employee Central, if you need a personal demo, please contact us via email or through messengers or phone numbers, for example. And we will be ready to provide you personal consultation, prepare a special demo for you, including your requirements, for like example of order generation in demo system. I hope for today it was really helpful for you to see all these processes in the system. And again, if you need any additional information, we will be glad to assist you. Thank you very much for joining today's webinar.
Now let's see if we have no more questions in the chat.
Because someone is typing something in the chat.
Okay. Thank you all for your attention and for your questions.
Yes. Thank you, and have a great day ahead. And let's stay in touch in case if you would like to know more about SuccessFactors. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.